Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to TCFL Central, and will be our first episode for the TCFL 2022-23 season. We'll start off with our preseason preview. The preview will be divided up into two videos, one for the PC side and one for the head-to-head side. What we'll do is go through each team, show their rosters and their starting lineups and depth charts. Then this will allow each of the owners to go in and make modifications to their teams if they like. And one way of doing that is just to update the TCFL site on Facebook or email Gary Jr. or Bonnie with any changes, or even myself, Gary. So first off, we're going to take a quick look at the schedule. Okay, we'll be playing 6 weeks of preseason. There's week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and week 6. Again, you can always pause the video to take a better look at any of the pieces of information I'll be displaying today. So let's go ahead and start with the PCE. Take a look at the Sheridan team. Okay, this is their roster. They have 45 active players. Again, just make sure that your roster looks correct, and they have players on them that you know that you have on your team. Okay, off to the left side here, we'll go through each of the different formations for offense and defense, just to give you an idea what the computer is set up for you. There's the 2 wide, 2 running backs. Another version of the 2 wides. Version 3. 3 wide receivers. 3 wide, 2 running back. 4 wide. 4 wide and a tight end. 5 wide. Double tight end 1 and 2. Triple tight end, full house, and one pull out. Okay, the other thing, I guess we'll go ahead and do the defense. 4-3, 3-4, 5-2, and so forth. We'll just click each one of them, show you the players that the computer put in your lineup for these formations. Again, if you see anything you'd like to change, just make sure you email one of us. And in case you're not too familiar with the action game, each one player has an individual rating. We'll go back to the offense real quick, and you see the ratings there. Okay, so that was defense. Special team. There's your special teams lineups. Okay, now we can go over to the depth chart. Depth chart shows you what order each of your players are slotted for substitution and starting. So let's go ahead and look at the quarterbacks. Running backs for Sheridan, blocking back, wide receivers, tight end, guards, center, tackles, defensive ends, tackles, linebackers, and so forth. Okay, so also, let's see, what else can we do here? Lineup, depth charts. And here we can see each of the teams, individual players too. Very similar to what's on the left side. Okay, let's move on to the next team. Hazard County. Here's your roster. You'll take a look at your depth chart. Quarterback. Just walk through them just like we did Sheraton. Again, pause it if you'd like to take a more in-depth look at what the computer has chosen for you. Okay, take a look at the lineups, special teams, go to offense, go through each of the different formations. Really not much more I can say since you now have pretty good feel for what I'm displaying for each of the teams, so we'll just go through each of the teams. Next up is Greenville. Here's their 45-man roster. Come back over here for the lineups, do the offense, flip through each one. Okay, defense. Special teams. Okay, take a quick look at the Greenville depth chart. Okay, that's Greenville. Go to green. Take a look at their roster. Their depth chart. And lineups. Special team. Now, if you notice down here, each of the different offenses do have a run and pass percentage. That's the percentage that the computer will use when you're deciding whether or not you're going to run or pass in these particular formations. Those can be changed too if you like. Okay, go to the depth chart. think we've gone through all of that and the lineup. So, okay. And you can see they have only 44. That means they have one note card that did not play in the 2021 NFL. Okay, next up it's Winnipeg. The roster. Here are the lineups. Start at the top for offense. Defense. And special teams. Okay, depth chart. In case you haven't noticed, the 10 is the best regular ratings for each of for the action PC game. Okay, let's go back to green. I'm not sure if I actually showed the defense. So we'll walk through them one more time just to make sure we did cover them. Okay, next up is my team. Thumbnail. Doing the lineups first. Oh, I guess need to depth chart. There we go. Lineups. Defense. Special teams. Okay, next up is the depth chart. Quarterback. Okay. Go to Putnam County. Take a quick look at the roster. Go to lineups. Special teams. Go through the offense. And also down here you can have a base formation and you can have a default true running back formation. Those can be changed to both set high and then any one of the different base formations that we display here. Okay, defense. Same with the defense. You can run any of your defenses as your base defense. Such team. You go to the depth chart. Walk through each of the different positions. Okay, and see the Putnam County has 45 active players, no cards. And the last team in the PC side is Transylvania. So take a look at the roster. Go to lineups, special teams there. Go to the lineups. Okay, depth chart. And remember, you can pause at any time, take a better look at your team. And Transmedia has all 45 other players active, though no cards for them either. Okay, let's take a quick look at the coach game plan. Everybody can do their own game plan. You see there's a lot of things you can do. You go to each of the different downs, determine all sorts of things. If you'd like to do anything with these, let us know. And the little spreadsheet right there gives you some idea there to drop down to all the formations and stuff. Okay. And again, you can go through all these different types of formation if you wanted to. Okay, so I think that's it for this segment. I don't know, it didn't take that long. Let's go ahead and just finish up the preview here. We'll go to the McQuads and the head-to-head East. There's their their roster. Go to their lineups. We'll go through them. Again, if I'm going too fast, just pause it to take a look at any aspect of your team that you like to take a better look at. Okay, depth chart. Okay, and you can see McCloskey here has 44 players. There is one player that is a no card. Cleveland, 13. You got the lineups. Toggle through each of the different lineups. Defense. And depth charts. And Cleveland does have one no card. As you see, they have 44 players that can participate. Go to Akron. Take a quick look at the roster. lineups. Okay, depth charts. And you see they have 45 active players. Let's go to New York. There's your roster. Lineups. Defense. Okay, depth charts. And they have, like most teams, all 45 of the players available to play. Let's go to the left side. Take a look at Detroit. Their roster. Lineups. Again, remember, if you want to take a more in-depth look at your team, just pause the video and see how your team is formations are set up by the computer manager. Depth charts. Okay. Detroit has all 45 of their players available to play in action. Let's see what one. Lineups. Offense. Defense. The team depth charts. Whitland has all 45 of their players available. Nashville. Ulster. Lineups. Depth charts. Central has all 45 of their players available to play, and the final team, country. And it looks like we're just going to have one preview thing. It didn't take quite as long as I thought it was going to take to go through and display everything for each team. Again, I know I did this very quickly. Just use the pause to take a better look at each of your individual teams. Again, if you see anything that you'd like to change or questions, you email Donnie, Gary Jr., or myself, and we'll see what we can do. And let's see, depth chart. And country has all 45 of their players available, no carded players there. So that's a quick look at each of the different teams in the TCFL for the 2022 season. We'll be doing the preseason schedule within a week or so, and we'll have that completed by the end of the month. Again, if you see anything on any of your rosters or lineups or depth charts that looks different, or you'd like to make changes, just email Donnie, Gary Jr., or myself, and we'll get everything set up for you to play on the Action PC side. Okay, so I think that's it from TCFL Central. This is Gary signing off. Goodbye.